Yeah. Up. Oh. Siri, dial Judge Reinhold. Hello, Judge. I have some new evidence in the King Daredevil case. We need it opened immediately. Click. Easy does it. Bing, bang, boom. And by the powers of the New York court, consider yourself unboxed. Congratulations on rejoining society. Hey yourself. Hup. Looks like you're free to go. Dare I say, thank you. We are going to be taking a look at Marvel Legends' new Marvel Knights Daredevil figure. This is one of the newer costume designs from the comics of Daredevil. The series came out in 2022. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more violent, but it's a really cool, like black and red costume. Daredevil doesn't go through too many costume changes, so when he has something like this that's so striking, it really stands out. So, and Daredevil happens to be not only one of my favorite characters to collect action figures for, but one of my favorite comics to read. And here is my classic Daredevil Marvel Legends action figure. He's just gonna hang on the back because he likes to support his fellow Daredevil. So let's open this guy up and take a look at our new Matt Murdock figure. Now you will notice that even though this is a brand new figure, it is got the window packaging, which Marvel Legends has been putting out a lot of the windowless packaging. So whether or not this was just an old design that got released recently, or they're going back to the windows, which I hear information on both. So we will, I guess, stay tuned for the next line that's released and see if it's going to have the windowless boxing or the window on the front. Either way, we're going to open them and throw away the packaging, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. So, but I know others are very particular about their boxes. All right, so he's got some little weapons in there. He's got his batons that come apart and stick together. And this is a newer weapon for Daredevil. It's got some blades on the end, so he can cut up some vegetables, garlic, onions, hand ninjas, stuff like that. All right, so let's stand him up. Let's just adjust his feet a little bit. There we go. So he's got really cool baggy pants on. Usually Daredevil wears the skin tight costume, but now we've got kind of a loose fitting. He's got the hood around his neck that in the comic he does put it up over his head and the horns stick out, which is pretty awesome. But I like how on this figure they don't have the hood so you can see his hair. They just have it as kind of like a scarf. And then his baggy pants are a little bit more looser and just a really, really cool design. Head movement is a little bit limited by the scarf hood, and he's not as muscular as the other version of the Daredevil figure, which is fine. This character does have some armor on him, so I'm sure that was actually why he doesn't look as muscular, because underneath he does have armor plating, so this way he's more protected. And here's his baton, which slides right in, so now it becomes a longer weapon, and he can throw it and pull it back, all that fun Daredevil stuff. And then we're probably going to put it in his little holster so that he can hold his other weapon, and these just slide right in. Classic on the Daredevil figure. Taking a look at his joints, his shoulder moves great. It's a little bit clicky, so it's just got to be worked in. Same thing with his elbow. Marvel Legends figures are usually a lot smoother out of the packaging. He's a little bit clickier. I've had some Spider-Man figures the same. This elbow seems a little bit, that shoulder seems a little bit stuck. So I'll have to work those joints in a little bit because you got to get your cool Daredevil poses. The knees are perfect. They actually get some pretty insane articulation. They can go all the way back, and they almost form like a flat base. So that is pretty amazing. He could very easily just walk around on his knees. So that may be my most articulated leg figure to date. I know the Star Wars Black Series figures have been really good with the leg articulation, but so far my Marvel Legends figures have somewhat limited knee articulation. Could just be the characters I'm collecting. And let's put in his bladed weapon. I think it's actually, yeah, this might be the coolest Daredevil weapon. Actually, I'm going to say this is probably my favorite figure that has come out this year so far. Just looking at them side by side. I love this Daredevil figure, my original one, but this one is absolutely amazing. My favorite figure of 2023 so far. So if you get a chance, pick it up. The Marvel Knights series. Thanks for watching. Enjoy a stop motion.
Daredevil, what do you got there?
I see.
No, no, you don't.